Hi, living in Boulder vlog for the September 25th, 2020. And it's Thursday. I think it's about 7:42 in the morning. Um, my schedule has been kind of different, like confusing. I got up. My short-term memory's not working so good for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm not smoking any weed or anything like that. But I got up yesterday. I don't remember, but I'm working yesterday, and then I'm working into the night. Oh yeah, and then I crashed at like 8 at night, and so that was interesting because it looked like I was becoming diurnalized. And so I kind of laid there, but I don't think I slept. I was just laying there because when I went to sleep, or when I laid down and closed my eyes at like 8:30, I wasn't sleepy at all. I just stopped because I was feeling really sick physically and like just burnt out. And so I laid there, and I think maybe I did sleep a little bit. Got relaxed, and then yeah, at like 2 or 3 in the morning, like 2 in the morning, I uh, I like got up or woke up. Yeah, I had enough energy to start working again. So um, I've been calling my mom every morning and afternoon to see if she wants to ride. But yesterday she was too busy the whole day. Maybe I'll call her now. I like going to your house because she makes me good food. Yesterday, yeah, the only dollar I haven't been spending anything for a few days. Like me 4 days ago, I got some fruit juice and stuff. But yeah, yesterday only I spent $1. The drinks were my energy drinks were Monster Energy drinks with a Safeway membership or like $1.25 before, but yesterday it was a little bit more, so they might have got rid of the deal or whatever. But it's still worth it to me. I think those energy drinks are kind of like food because I'll go in the morning, and because after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go get my energy drink with my bike. It's only across the street at Safeway. I uh, I drink the energy drink, and I'm kind of hungry or whatever, but then I don't eat for like 6 hours, even though I don't know if they even have any calories. But it seems like it's food. It staves off the hunger. So anyway, yesterday I was working on all these little time trials of all the different example people. It's kind of hard to describe now. On Atlantis, and I was doing this one. Maybe it was the 10K or whatever. So then, yeah, I started working, and I was doing ones, and so since then I did 10K, and then I did 200. No, 250 flying 250 meters, 500 flying 500. Now I'm working on team 500. This is stuff that I got off of the Roman Circus Maximus. I did all the different bike racer levels on the inside of the Circus Maximus to spark people's interest in the Circus Maximus. Understand, visualize how big it is. I want to come up with some. I'm gonna make some good like visuals, like what it looks like looking at it from the temple of the Palatine Palace, and so yeah, I'll include like bike racing, and I should probably do chariot racing, or at least some kind of mock chariot racing thing. I actually drew chariots, all the chariots, in the Circus Maximus. I created like 3D models of them on Google Earth. You can download all this stuff off my website. I think the front page of my website. Just go right click, click. So yeah, I think I did. I'm working on flying. No. I did standing 500, then I did 500. Now I'm doing team 500. When I'm done with team 500, I don't know what's next. Maybe it's 750. I don't know if what I put on the Circus Maximus, but then I'm gonna do the 40K, which like I keep saying. But I have to. I haven't. That's the one thing that I've never done anywhere, like physically on Google Earth. So I have to do it from scratch. But I have to. But I haven't even done on my website. So I have to do that. I have to number them all and coagulate. So if I have to work on my website a little bit in order to do Google Earth work, that means, I know how my mind works. If I have to work one thing on my website in order to make it so that I can do something on Google Earth, that means I'm hooked on the website. Like I can say goodbye to Google Earth for like a month or two. So what I'm gonna do is just work on my Bike Racer level pages on my website for like 2 weeks or something, because when I looked at it, it's like way basic. I don't think I've done any work on that since I got my Macs. I have a 2015 Mac that I think I got in 2015, and then yeah, so this is work I did 6 years ago. Then I got a 2017 Mac, but the what I did my Bike Racer level stuff back in 2013, 2014. Just in like one of these pushes, these like couple month long pushes. And I think I recorded. I think I may have been doing vlogs or whatever, and back then, or at least intermittently. But I back then, it was a Radio Shack computer, a Dell, but it got super slices since that. But at the time, yeah, it was super slow and like way slower. Like when I got the Mac, I was like, oh my God, Nirvana. Like, why did I not get a Mac years before? If I'd have gotten a Mac years ago, I'd be so many years ahead of what I am now. I just never had the money to get a Mac because I blew all my extra money on like $10,000 or something like that on over the course of like 10 years saving up and stuff, and on for my kayak trip. I thought I was going to do a kayak trip, but then I discovered Strava, and I got into Google Earth. So I was like, fuck that. I'm a cyclist. I'm going to do this cycling. And then after that, I was like, no, wait, I'm not a cyclist. I'm a triathlete. I'm too old to be a cyclist, because if I was a cyclist, I wouldn't be able to train because I'd be injured all the time. But with triathlon, there's always something to do, So, um, you know, even if I'm too injured to do any of those three sports, there's all sorts of whatever else I can do to try to get fit. So, but I don't care how much I fuck my body. I don't think there's anything that I could do to my body that's permanent. I think I could bounce back from the absolute bottom of the barrel, so I'm not worried. Um, Even though like I am pretty fucked, like this hurts. Yeah, right there, that hurts. When I do that angle, it hurts in my shoulder socket. Just because I'm an old fuck, my arm's falling out of my shoulder. So um, maybe that'll get worse and I'll freak out and start exercising. But I can't focus. If I was to do that, I'd be thinking like, oh, I gotta get out of the site. So I'm at the point now that if I'm too fucked with money, I'm gonna just sell my car and my bike that I bought this year, and just sell everything that I own for whatever I can get for it, just to save off as long as I can to not work. Luckily, my mother's feeding me and not charging me. Plus, I think she may even give me like $15 an hour today to organize a garage. So today, oh yeah, I was listening to. There's this new YouTube channel I'm into called Tom Nash. He's this Russian guy who lives in America who likes to expose like scammers and toxic economics and stuff. So it's interesting. But yeah, I think I was listening to some economics explained and real engineering. There's this other channel too that I Thoughty too. That guy's really good. His visuals, his video editing is just like to die for. I want to top that fuck. Like I'm gonna maybe even in his style, like do when I do my Atlantis video, the goal is to make it more high quality than Thoughty 2. So but yeah, he's the best I can think of. But yeah, and I learned something interesting from him. Like he did a video like crowds are smarter than individuals. If you get a crowd of 1,000 people, they can guess the weight of the bull by less than 1%. But if you get a bunch of experts, they can't. So like the stupid people will make the smart people smarter, which is super trippy. Anyways, we're almost at 10 minutes. I don't know what I'll make it today, but I'm fired up. Maybe I'll get to start doing the working on my website, because I'll be done with all this stuff that's already prepped on the Google Earth. All right, under 10 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow.